Does anyone else not feel satisfied with the DanDaDan Season 1 ending? And I'm talking about as an anime fan. Think about all the anime you've watched up until the point where you've watched DanDaDan. Think about how they end their seasons, each and every one of them. And now I want you to compare it internally in your mind to the DanDaDan Season 1 ending. Yeah, something feels off, doesn't it? Usually, they finish arcs within a season. Usually, anime tends to complete a full arc or split the arc up into a few different points where it actually seems right to end the season off. Now, DanDaDan was a 12-episode anime, and it really felt like it needed more episodes. DanDaDan ended in such a weird spot. Even I, personally, hello, I'm Money Monsoon. Nice to meet you guys. I make anime reactions, and usually I do up to 3 episodes per reaction. And for the last 3 episodes of DanDaDan, I felt like there was not even really much to react to. It was mostly them setting up the plot for the next arc and then them actually starting the next arc by going out into the woods into young boy's house. In actuality, I feel like on episode 10 would be where DanDaDan should have ended. It ended at a great point. They introduced a new character, and that would have been a solid cliffhanger to start the next arc. But instead, they actually started the next arc and kind of just put us off right in the middle. Momo Ayase was in the middle of the bathtub, cornered by demons, and Okarun was playing soccer. I believe they discovered a secret room too. Not the best part to have a cliffhanger at. It truly didn't feel like it was the right moment to leave the season off of. Like, that seems like maybe a good solid first 2 episodes for the next season. And anime in general has had this problem where it's kind of like regressing. It's getting really bad with their release schedule and how many episodes they want to put out per season. Before, we used to have anime coming out every single week, but the trade-off for that was there was a lot of filler. For 15-20 weeks, you would be getting straight filler episodes, but you would be getting consistent anime episodes. Now, we slowly regress to seasonal anime drops where all anime, except for like One Piece, drop 12 to 24 episodes of anime, and then you'll have to wait another 1 to 2 years for the next season to drop. Now, notice how I said 12 to 24. A lot of times it has been just a straight 24 episodes, and that has been starting to change with like newer seasons and newer anime. Like when Blue Lock first released, they dropped full 24 episodes. I couldn't even imagine them just ending in the middle of the season, 12 episodes. And so now we get an anime like DanDaDan, right? DanDaDan, 12 episode anime. Animation has been peak throughout the entire thing. Not a single episode where the animation has been bad. It's always been unique, colorful, and different. But the trade-off for that was that they decided to do only 12 episodes, which most of the arcs in DanDaDan has ended pretty quick. The first arc was like 1 or 2 episodes, fighting Granny, training for Granny, whatever, another 2 episodes. They got through a lot of stuff, a lot of content, a lot of mini arcs really quickly in DanDaDan. And so like realistically, to finish this next arc, I haven't read the manga. They probably, if they wanted to, could do it in 3 episodes, maybe less. Because the pacing in DanDaDan has been really fast. They deal with them demons quick. Like, you may think they're fighting them for a lot, but no, it's only been like 1-2 episodes. And I don't really see them taking like too long to finish like this whole demon. Like, I'm sure when they come back with the next season, it's gonna be quick. They're gonna deal with it within the first few episodes, and then that's it. And so, like, realistically, if they wanted to cover this arc, they could have done like a 15 episode season. We see anime drop over 12 episode anime seasons. The one anime who's kind of been setting the standard for lower episode seasons, yeah, we could all guess who it is. Let's all say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer. Oh my goodness. Demon Slayer has progressively been dropping fewer episode seasons. It's usually around like 11 episodes. And in that, they're even lying to you. They're lying to you about the 11 episodes. They're lying to every other anime company, because the first episode of the season will be like a 40-minute long episode. And sometimes the last episode would also be another 40-minute long episode. It could really in length be like 12 to 13 episode season, but they drop it as 11 episode season. And even with their newest season, they dropped an 8 episode season. 8 episodes. It could be less. I'm going purely off memory. 8 episodes. Come on now. You could just add that to the next season, have us wait a whole extra year. The current anime market, they've gotten a lot more comfortable with dropping like minimal episodes. And we're now seeing that in the new seasonal anime that dropped like, oh, well, we don't really have to drop a whole 24 episodes. Maybe I'm just here to complain, but like as an anime fan, as I watch like the new seasonal anime and stuff, it feels like I'm spending a lot less time with each season. Usually like a season will go for almost half of a year. I could spend a whole half a year, 24 weeks straight watching a new seasonal anime. But with like DanDaDan, this would be only like what, 2.5 months. And so we're getting to the point where like, sure, the anime quality is getting better, but it always comes with the cost. It's always at an expense of something else. And the expense this time is that we get less and less anime. DanDaDan, where it ended in the season, let's think about it, where it ended. Truly in the middle of the arc. They're getting to another location. They traveled somewhere else. They know what the plan is. They're hunting demons. They're set up in a forest cabin house, and the town is full of cursed people. We know this. And then they decide to, in the middle of it, as things were getting a slight bit interesting, just cut it off. That's all, folks. They stopped it right there, and they didn't bother adding any other few episodes. So we could definitely understand like all these DanDaDan fans missing DanDaDan because it came and went so quick. Right, like the anime's here and then it's gone. And sure, you could always rewatch episodes, but in terms of it dropping seasonally, it just kind of disappeared. And they ended in just a weird cliffhanger moment. It's not your usual cliffhanger. Most times for an anime cliffhanger, they'd really just be setting up the next season. New enemies or a new territory or new something. And sure, DanDaDan technically had that. But I truly think for this next season, they weren't really setting up the next season. They just decided to end this season. Because the next season, as I said before, they're probably only going to spend a few episodes dealing with this whole monster. Unless they spend 6 episodes, a whole half the season dealing with this one plot, like I don't see how this was a solid cliffhanger for season 2. Instead, this is just a regular episode cliffhanger. It didn't feel like the end of a season, it was just the end. I don't know how much more I could really say on this. If you watch DanDaDan, which I definitely recommend you give it a watch, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Because it truly is a really good, fast-paced anime that just came and went really quick. The plot was fast, the energy was high, fast, the character, fast, the season, fast. Everything about this anime is fast. Maybe that's the point. Or maybe they wanted to see how popular of an anime it was, and they couldn't actually dedicate a full 24 episodes to this anime because it probably would be a waste of animator resources, because you can never really tell when an anime is going to do well, I guess, when a community is really going to enjoy it. But now that they do know that people enjoy it, for some reason I still don't think that they're going to increase the episode length number at all. I feel like the next season is going to be the same exact length, and they may not dedicate much to an actual good season ending. They're just going to end it in the middle of some conflict again. That's what I truly think. And the only reason they dare to do that is because of the state of anime. Like, anime fans have gotten so used to just like small seasonal anime and not getting a lot of episodes. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this topic. I truly want to hear all you guys' opinions on this. Like, as a DanDaDan fan, do you think this season ended the right way, or could they have done it better? So be sure to drop a comment, and with that, I'll catch y'all on the next one.